Y'all see that it's 100% real, no fake. There have been many hidden secrets and discoveries on the dollar bill. Aliens, skull and crossbones, twin towers, all sorts of stuff. But what I have discovered will probably shock you. This is the best find and treasure in the dollar bill. The Pentagon Dragon. I hereby lay claim to this October 2nd, 2011. I was bored messing around with the dollar bill, looking at YouTube. I was looking at the skull and crossbones and the alien and all sorts of stuff. And I folded this up, and actually everything that goes into making this creature lines up to actually make a pentagon. And I don't think that it's too coincidental. You saw it first on Production South Digital Magazine. So, with this being said, I'm going to show the world how to make it. And even if you turn it around, it makes two doors. The right door opens to Washington, D.C. The left door reveals the seal of the treasury, 1786. So, with this being said, we're going to show you how to create the Pentagon Dragon. Now, step 1 is locating the creature's eyes. If you look right here on the very back of the dollar, on the right side, if you turn it to the left and up towards you, this right above my thumb is the creature's face. Let's take the border and fold it evenly with the green part of the dollar. The white border, fold it, crease it where it's gone, where it starts with green. Do that on both sides. You have the eyes, and these right here where my thumb is, this will actually turn into the ear or horns of the creature. But if you notice the pen strokes on these, when we fold them up, a different layer of the dollar will actually have these same strokes going on them where they line up. And I don't think it's coincidental that this creature lines up like this, and it's a coincidence. I think that it was made this way on purpose. So step 2, we're going to locate the nose of the creature. Now the nose is located right here in the E of the word 1. Again, the nose is created in the E of the word 1. What we want to do is fold the center of the bird until the nose comes up right below. Now what you want to do, you actually want to fold that nose to the black part is even with the white, and it slides up to this position. So now your creature is starting to come about. Put it up to the top of the arrows. The arrows will actually guide you in this. If you see the spear arrows that are in the eagle's feet, actually you cover that up and boom, that's the position the nose needs to rest in. Right, just like that. Now we're gonna find the beard for step 3. Everybody see how that's coming along? Now we'll find the beard. The beard is on the other side of the seal, and you just fold it up. And you want to take off those other 2 eyes that are on it. And you line it up at the bottom of the white line. And now you have your face. Now to do the Pentagon, where the doors open on the back side, it will open to Washington. This right here, you can see how when you folded to the point where the E, the black line, you get these little earpieces. Now these will actually fall directly in sync when lined up properly with their designs. You notice here the sketching is from 2 different layers, but the lining lines up. If you see this, these actually makes an ear of the creature. You can see how the lines will actually line up together. And the same way over here, whenever the dollar is juxtaposed, right? This you see very clearly 2 different layers of the dollar bill lining up. So the ears, they might not go in the same direction, although they are the same length. That one to here. One is a little bigger. Nonetheless, this does make a creature. Now in step 4, when we're going to create the Pentagon, this border, the front of the dollar that you creased, this fold will rest on the E in the word 1 on the front of the dollar. Now that splits the actual eyes that was in the very first of the creature, or little eyes in the horn or beard, whichever way. So that way when we fold it into the creature itself, it rests perfectly. Now you see that fold creases right along perfectly to give the creature a perfect beard. And you see what I'm talking about, fanning out. You see how the ears stay lined up. Now in step 5, you will see the second border you folded is tucked in here, and the rest of the dollar hanging off from when you put the picture. You see the border here, the rest of the dollar that hangs down, fold it completely back, flush on the back side. See, there's your creature here. Fold it backwards where it's flush. This, when you crease it, puts Washington DC and the treasury seal completely in aspects of where it needs to go for these doors. Now if you're doing this correctly at this fold, you'll see Washington, DC, and the C actually is the very last. It's right in line with the E and 1 where you made your first fold. The DC is right there. And so now, if you take the very tip of the creature's head, you see the ones, fold them in right at the tip of the head. Fold that one in, and then the same with this side. Fold this one in, that makes your Pentagon Dragon. You turn around, you have the doors, they open Washington DC and the treasury seal. Now you have the Pentagon shape and you have the face of your dragon. This is actually a face made in the shape of a pentagon. Again, you have the eyes, you have the nose, you have the mouth, and you have the beard, and you got the ears, which opens to Washington, DC, and the state seal. All y'all conspiracy theorists out there, I would love very deeply for someone to explain this one to me, because this is a dollar. You've seen it. Undeniably, I think that was something together by the creator of the dollar bill, just to see if anybody would ever come across this. That is the creation of the Pentagon Dragon. Thank you for your time. If the artist didn't create this on purpose, and it's all a coincidence, the powers to be somewhere are telling us money is the root to all evil.